What's up, my G's? My name is VTR, and welcome to another movie episode review. And today we're going to be reviewing Chucky Season 3, Episode 7. So I watched this last night, and well, let's just read the synopsis, shall we? Um, Parapsychologist, if I said that right, investigates the disturbances in the White House while Tiffany plans her escape. So that's the synopsis that the episode gives us. There's a lot that happens in this episode. It starts out with like the spirit realm and Chucky being there and everything, and he interacts with Damballa and everything, and and he's like, if you can kill someone as a ghost, you get to go back. And that's basically, and then there's a like paranormal people who come to do a seance with to contact Chucky and everything. And Jake's like, I can appeal to Chucky. I can appeal to good Chucky because good Chucky is still a thing. As still that part of him is still a part of him. Um, which I did not think they were gonna bring that back up again, but they did. And exactly what I thought they were gonna do with this episode. The Nuke in the North Pole is barely acknowledged. Like there's like one or two lines, and that's about it. Like I don't think we're gonna really see anything of that at all anytime in the future of the series. But with that being said, I do like that this episode brings a lot more focus on the main trio. Devin, Lexi, and Jake. It was good to see those three get some more spotlight. Because like a lot of the other stuff is kind of put on the back burner. Um, and this show just loves to kill Devin Sawa. Like he gets out of it again. Devin Sawa's out of it again. His new character. My goodness, I think Devin Sawa's died almost as much as Chucky has at this point. But overall, I think the episode is actually. At first I was like, this is silly. This is over the top silly, and it's getting to the point of feeling a lot like season 2, and the ghost stuff it feels a little out of place for this franchise, but the more it kept going, the more interesting it get. The stuff with Tiffany, her leading up to her execution, um, it's good to finally see more of that. But I really just wasn't that interested in it. It was cool to see Nika again. It was cool to see her again. I didn't think we were gonna see Nika again in uh I wonder if we'll see her at all again in the finale. I doubt it, but if we do, we'll see. Because the episode ends with like Jake going into like this like cardiac um type I don't know, this that's like near death kind of, so he can go into the spirit realm, and also it ends with Tiffany getting the lethal injection. Does that mean the end of her finally? I don't know. Um, I wouldn't mind that being the end of Tiffany's character. Um, but it's super weird to see where the franchise is headed with this final episode, and also them confirming another movie uh, and he and they've already pitched season 4, um which again I don't need another season. I think just give us another movie. um and maybe use that movie to close the franchise. That would be my thought process. But there is some fun moments here, some interesting. You would think with like not really any Chucky doll in this episode, you would think there would be like not a lot of enjoyment out of it, but still, seeing Brad Dourif like actually there in the episode is a lot of fun. Um, I'm really interested to see how they're gonna handle more of the spirit realm in the next episode. There's a little promo that showed like um his dad, uh Jake's dad, so that's gonna be an interesting interaction. uh I'm gonna laugh if there's like a scene with like all of the of Devon Sawa's characters. That would be funny. That would be funny for all his characters. But personally, I think the episode does what you is just does interesting things, but I don't love where it's going. It's still pretty, it takes itself seriously for the most part. Um but it over the top is just a lot of this gets over the top, I think. And I think that can like be a huge problem for the show as a whole. Personally, my rating for the episode, I'd give it um I'd give it a two. Almost at it's one of the better episodes, so I'll give it a solid 3.5 out of 5. I think it's that interesting. I think it's interesting, and I am curious to see where they're taking this. But I really hope after this season they dial it back a bit. Don't go as, because I'm very curious where they could even go with this, because like where, and I'm very curious where Caroline is, if we're gonna see her at all in the next episode. We should. There is a shot of her in the trailer that we haven't seen yet. So I'm very interested to see like where the show is headed. But that's really all I gotta say for this review, guys. Sorry I wasn't talking with my hands that much. But that's all I gotta say on this episode, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy it. On this review. Um, don't expect a lot of videos for a bit. I am gonna try and take a little bit of a step back. I just need to get this review up because obviously the episode and everything. But streams should still be pretty frequently. Just taking a break from uploading videos for a little bit. I don't know when else. It could be sooner than I don't know. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.